session going on today. I'm so excited. Woo! It's like 1, 2, gotta be 3. Dig it, man, dig it. 4. Bruce? Yeah, today we're going to take a close look at the song 4 by Miles Davis. Man, what a burning tune this is. And we're going to get a deep look at what we can do on this great, great standard. Now, before we get started, check out how you can get more videos like this one. Just navigate to Bruce Grigori Video on Demand. When you get to the site, you can browse videos in a wide variety of categories. Each video covers a different topic and has bonus content and supporting documentation. There's even a free trial option. Don't forget to use your promo code to get a discount off your first purchase. And the link for that promo code is in the description down below. Now, if you dig the video, throw it a like, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification because that'll let you know every time I upload a new video. So let's get started. What a burning tune this is. We're going to get a deep look at this one today. Now, when Miles wrote this tune, he was on a mission. And his mission was to simplify the harmony of bebop because he wanted to give players a lot more freedom than they currently were having on playing tunes. And this was one of the ways that he was dealing with it. However, he wasn't really at the modal stage yet, but he was approaching that with this one. Now, let me show you how the harmony works with this song. Essentially, he basically is taking it from a major key to a minor key. So it starts on E flat major, and he takes it directly to E flat minor. Now he replicates that whole process. He's just using subchords. So basically what he's doing is subbing a F minor 7, and that's acting as E flat major. And then he subs an A flat minor 7, and that acts as E flat minor. And then he just does a back cycling approach or a simple walk down back to 1, which is 3, flat 3, and then 2, 5 to 1. And that's the entire form. Now the only difference in the B section, if we want to call it a B section, is he just accelerates that walk down. And that's it. That's the entire form, and it gives us a lot of freedom to blow on. Now, we're going to look at a couple different strategies to really accentuate, or maybe like Steve Vai would say, exploit that, because really we want to be able to blow on this song in a lot of different ways and create a lot of dynamic. Let's take a quick look at the melody. Is a really great one because Miles does that exploitation of the major key and the minor key. He basically harmonizes it major, harmonizes it minor, then he takes it in a different direction but still harmonizing it major, harmonizing it minor. Check it out. And he's basically taking it minor. Now he makes it major again. And he makes it minor. It's a really slick way of harmonizing those two chord centers or those two key centers, which are E flat major and E flat minor. And then all he's doing, he creates some really great melodies by harmonizing that walk down, which sounds like. And that's fantastic, and he just harmonizes it again. And he repeats that. And then we're back at the top of the form. It's a fantastic melody. Now, the only difference in this melody, or the B section, is he does that really slick line that sounds like this slowly. And that just really takes that walk down, or that quicker walk down. And that's it. That's the entire melody and the entire form. It burns, really very much so. Now, what can we do to play on this tune? Well, let's check out some strategies. On my solo, I stayed pretty diatonic, and that's really the key to this tune. I'm not really playing too many altered dominant sounds. I could, but really I'm staying diatonic in this particular format. Now, there's no magic here. Over E flat major, I'm playing an E flat major scale. And over E flat minor, I'm playing an E flat minor scale. And I'm thinking of that really as A flat minor or A flat Dorian, because that's really what I'm playing. When I get to the F minor 7, I'm basically thinking of that as a 1 chord, so I'm also playing the E flat major. And when I get to that A flat minor 7, that's where I'm using Dorian. When I get to 3/6, I think of that, of course, every 3 chord, I think of it as a 1, so I'm using E flat major scale. When I get to the flat 3, that's that F sharp minor 7. I have to play over that so I can use melodic minor, or I can use Dorian, which I use Dorian a lot on this solo. And then 2/5 to home, basically thinking it is 1-2-5, so I'm basically playing an E flat major scale. And that's really it. There's not really anything else that I would do in this song that's kind of specialty. It's a really great one to get your arms over. However, I have one trick up my sleeve. Check out this solo. Wondering what I'm doing different on this tune, and really what I did in this particular part of the solo is I took the song and I made it truly more of a modal kind of piece. So I have E flat major, and then I took it to G flat major 7. You might be saying, well, how are you getting the G flat major 7? Well, that's really what Miles is doing. If he's playing an E flat minor, that's the 6th chord of G flat major. Now, if you checked out my video on Night and Day, you'll know that harmony really, really well. And the other thing that you'll know really well is we can slide my friend Lydian in there. Of course, I can think of that G flat major 7 as the 4 chord of D flat major 7, and I can play and get those Lydian sounds over that. And I did that a lot in this solo. Check it out. And the walk down component of the solo, I'm basically staying diatonic. But that's a great way to make this song modal. What we can do is we can expand the harmony a little bit, make it more modern sounding, and then we have a lot more opportunity. Now, I wouldn't necessarily suggest doing this if your chord player or pianist or your guitarist is playing the diatonic chords. It may not sound exactly right, but if you're the comper and you're playing those chords, you can kind of slide in the harmony you want, particularly when it comes to blowing and if you're the only chord player on the bandstand. Dig it! 4 is a burnin' bad tune, and Miles had some great insight when he wrote this one, giving players a lot of freedom, simplifying the harmony but making it still sound slick. And don't forget, we could take it in a modal direction, make it sound modern, but keep the harmony simple, and it's one way to really expand this tune to another level. Now, if you dig this video, I encourage you to check out my video on Night and Day and my other videos on the VHX.TV site. Of course, the channel releases 2 videos each week, and there's a community post to let you know when those are coming out. I will see you next time. Peace.